Hey everybody, my name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits and welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas. I am wearing my tinned sweater. It's either tinned or tinda, and it was in the Sandness magazine maybe 2 years ago, and then I think it was also published in a LYS magazine a little bit later, and it was in these exact colors, so you might recognize it from somewhere. And then there's also a men's version that was in darker main color, maybe like a brown or a black or something. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I'm going to jump right in today with coffee and knitting with Erica from yesterday. We had to meet up and catch up, and I don't think we'd hung out since like Thanksgiving maybe. It's just been so busy. And she has recently finished a ton of her whips and different knitting projects. And there is a stocking update for people who have been following along. She knits vintage stockings for different families. Don't ask her, she's maxed out, but she has been commissioned to make these stockings for a few families that she's made many for. And then, you know, there's a baby or a marriage, you know, you have to add to the stockings. And so she just made 2 more that are incredible. So let's go hang out with Erica and see what she's been working on. Hello. Okay, chicken sweater's done.
This is my Henny Penny chicken sweater.
It turned out so good.
It did. My duplicate stitching could be better, but it could also be worse.
It's fantastic.
The sleeves I think could be a little longer, but I kind of like the bracelet length.
Yeah, I love it.
Kind of because it is like a short kind of croppy business.
Oh, it's so cute.
I think the shorter sleeves work.
Yeah, and you like to layer.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Oh, it's so cute with your red hat too.
And I almost knit it all out of stash yarn, which is like a whole feat itself. I had to order one more skein of the blue. But otherwise, this was like Lion Brand fisherman wool that was reclaimed from a sweater that I previously knit that did not work out.
It's the best.
Yeah, so I just ripped it out and then re-knit into this.
It's so good. Their little faces are so good. I'm gonna zoom in on this one, like right.
Pick a good one.
Yeah, I'm picking a good one right here.
It was a lot of duplicate stitching.
That's a lot of chickens.
It is. I did not think. Well, I didn't read the pattern fully ahead of time before I started, which would be my tip number 1. Which I probably won't do again. And I think had I read it, I probably would have just done the extra color work in the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Instead of going back afterwards, because really, it's not worse than those Christmas stockings in terms of
right. You're good at this.
Carrying, 3 to 4 strands of color at a time, but I think it's okay, and it blocked out really nicely. So
it's really, really good.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, this is so exciting. These are beautiful.
Yeah, these are really fun. These are the Ooey Gooey socks from the knit along. I finished one during the knit along period, which is kind of what I usually do. 2 socks in the 4-day period is too much for my hand.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but I got them done like within a week, so that was nice. They are super fun. I did an inch longer than the pattern calls for to make them a little bit higher than an ankle, but this is Spin Cycle Bad Egg.
Yeah. Oh, it's the perfect color combo.
Yeah, and then this is Hook and Shuttle, I think is what it's called. And this is the same yarn that I used for the sock knit along last year.
Wow.
I just used the rest of the skein, so it turned out good.
They're amazing.
Yeah, the color change was not as intense as I was hoping for, but I think that they're still really fun.
I love how they turned out. Okay.
Yeah.
The welts.
The welts were fun. I've never done welts before.
They're so cool. I didn't really get that in the photos. Like now I see the 3D welts.
And
Oh,
I mean, it's pretty easy. You knit like 4 rows of that main color, and then you fold them over and just pick up those stitches and knit them together, kind of like we do for the folded neckline.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
So, tedious, but not hard.
I think it's worth it. It is so cool.
Yeah, and they fit really well.
Nice with that fleagle. Is it a fleagle?
Nope. This
no,
is
it's
just
not.
a heel and gusset.
Okay.
The pattern has an option for the fleagle heel, but I don't really like it as much as I do an afterthought heel or the heel flap and gusset. And
this looks great.
Maybe it's because I am more familiar with the other two.
Sure.
But you can also see it's handmade, right? I did 2 extra rows here.
Oh,
so
Erica,
I got a little deeper.
nobody could tell. You are so great. They're so good.
You know, you get real anal for that first sock, and then by the time you get to the second sock, you're like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Oh, I
We're
love
almost
them.
done. But
they're incredible. I really want to make some.
They're just going on my feet. No one's gonna know. So I've been doing. Sometimes I don't follow all of the like Italian bind off and cast on, and you know the more tedious things. I just want to knit, but
Same here.
They do look better.
Sure.
And more polished, and I give people props. But in the pattern, Andrea Mowry, most of her socks recommend the Russian cast on, I think is what it's called. And it is, I highly recommend it. It's really not that much different than the long tail. And then it gives you like a little bit of extra stretch in your cast on row.
Nice.
So then it's not squishing your leg.
Good to know.
Yeah.
That is awesome. They look so good.
That one's worth it if you're a lazy knitter.
Okay, see, that's worth knowing. That's very valuable information.
Minimal effort, high payout.
Okay.
All right, so I have lots of finished projects because I've been on a finished project quest. When we got back from Rhinebeck, I was not letting myself cast anything new on until I finished some of them. So
wow, I admire that.
It's so boring.
It's hard.
So boring.
No, it's good. It's responsible. Okay.
This is maybe it's Ross. It's the ROS by Alicia Plummer. And it came out shortly before Rhinebeck. And I just knit it in, this is that alpaca and sheep fiber that we got from Trevor Zoo.
Nice.
Remember we went there after Rhinebeck a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And
in New York. State of New York.
Yep. So this came from their herd of alpacas, sheep. It's pretty good.
It's so cute.
So the pattern was super easy, very fun. The way it is written, it's tied like a handkerchief around your neck.
Yeah.
Type of thing. I can't get the button out.
It's okay.
I do not like things on my neck, and so it was a little too tight with the tie. So I just added a button.
Nice.
On the back.
Cute.
Look at this beautiful I-cord edging.
It's so good.
The detailing is so good. But yeah, I just added that, and I've been kind of playing around with how to wear it, and I think I will just, so because I put the button on, not the tie, it's kind of like weird and high, like a high neck, but, which is fine. It has a nice drape to it, but I think the way that I'll wear it is just tucking it in a little bit, so it has like a nice little mock neck going on. It's on my list to take project photos today for Ravelry.
Nice. In the snow. We have fresh snow from last night.
I wanted to do it yesterday in the snowstorm, but Ian was like, your photos are going to be terrible. You're just going to look like you're standing out in the snow.
Like, yeah, I am.
That's the point. I had this like magical snow globe photo shoot in my brain. But
no, it's cute.
That was not the level of effort he wanted to put into project photos.
That's really great.
Yeah, it's good. It's very fun, very memorable once you get rolling.
Oh my gosh, I think we're all waiting to see this. Oh, Erica. Oh my gosh. They're incredible. Okay, turn them around. And they have a bell. And ribbon and lined. And sequins. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Is that the same fabric from before?
Yes.
Did you have enough?
No.
Or you got more?
I found it.
my
on
gosh.
a reseller and ordered it off of Etsy.
It's so cute and vintage looking.
It is cute, and I was really
love
having
it.
trouble finding some that I liked.
Is this the same that we found at Joann's like long ago?
Yep.
We stood in the line for like 2 hours.
I should have just bought the whole bowl.
We didn't know.
If only we knew.
We didn't know the future.
But yeah, they're ready to go
Oh, it's
to
incredible.
their new family.
It's a work of art.
So
You really
good.
are so skilled at this.
They
It's
turned out good.
amazing.
It has been a journey. I always forget like how detailed it is. Like the knitting's the easy part. It's the sequins, the duplicate stitch presents, finding the right bell. Oh my god, I miss
really?
Joanne so much.
Yeah, we miss it more than
But
ever
I
now.
had to order these because
Dang.
everywhere in town the bells were too small. They were too big. They were weird, not bell shaped. They weren't a high gloss gold. They were a matte gold.
It
And
has to be the right bell.
it's just
I love that your attention to detail.
so extra, but
And then the cute little ribbon.
yep. And then the ribbon hanger, and like, look at my little, my little X. I tried.
So great.
Sewing is not my strong point.
Yes, it is. You're
Finishing
fantastic.
is not my strong point.
Okay, I need to get a close up of his sequins.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, look how cute. And the beard. And the gold. It's just so good. These are incredible. They turned out so
They really
good.
did. It's so hard, like when you're in it, to not be really type A about everything. You have to just like let it go. And like sewing the sequins on, they don't lay flat. You're like can really, hyper focus on the tension and the spacing.
The
but
noses are adorable.
Yeah.
The eyes, everything. The bells. You did a really good job.
you just have to let it go. And there is a big black hair in this. So I will be with these people forever.
Oh, they're incredible.
Yeah, I'm so happy they're done.
You did it in plenty of time.
In plenty of time. Yeah, I do not like a stressed deadline. But again, look, I've got 2 extra rows on the ribbon.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's
Nobody
my-
would ever know.
That's my handmade mark.
Yep. There you go. Oh no, they're gonna be
Oh
thrilled.
my gosh.
They're gonna be so happy.
So wild.
Good
done.
job. Good job. They're so sparkly and cute.
So this is I've been doing the Arne and Carlos Christmas stocking knit along. This is my 3rd year doing it.
Wow.
I am behind, so they started the knit along like in mid-October this year, so that everyone could be done and have their stockings up, for the holiday season, which I understand, but
That's really early though.
October I was not in the Christmas spirit then. So I started maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And so this is my afterthought heel. So this is going to be the foot. And then this is the top. So we've got like a week left, but I've run out of white yarn. So I'm kind of on hold until we can get to the yarn shop.
Nice. Oh, it's great.
It's fun. And, we don't use these as our stockings,
Sure.
but I just hang them around
Yeah.
the house for other stockings. But it's fun. And they have a little video that they talk to you every day while you're knitting your 6 rows.
Oh, I love that.
Kind of like an advent, I think.
They're always
doing it
so
this
good
way.
at that. That is how I
Yeah.
remember 2020 spending all
Yes.
those videos with them. And that's kind of when they started doing like more often like, daily videos, and it's so special. And it's,
Well, and I like the 6 rows. It's like something to do in the morning,
that's really nice.
and you can hang out with them for that time. And their video is like 20 minutes, which is almost enough time to do all of my 6 rows.
That is perfect. They are delightful.
Yeah,
If
It's
you don't
no
watch Arne
commitment.
and Carlos, go watch because they're so great.
they're
That's
great.
so fun.
Yeah. So-
Jeez, Erica has like 90 different things that she's been working on.
I've just been, it's cozy season and
It
hibernating
is.
time, and all of that. So this is my traveler that I am working on. So this is the body. And it is in lavender loon yarn. It is there. It's just a Rambouillet. Striped cinder is the color. So bottom up, just trudging along. Not moving very fast on this.
Yeah, you are. It's really great. And you got this at Rhinebeck.
Yep. Woolen Affair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I was looking for a red for this, but then we stumbled upon this and it kind of just spoke to me. So
that's going to be so great.
Yeah. This is the Traveler. Yeah. And then I just joined the Gaptastic Knit Along.
Yay. Thank you. Here's mine. We're like both in the same place pretty much. Thanks for knitting along.
Yes, I found this yarn in my room, long forgotten. So I think this is a good color, a good use. I went up a needle size because my yarn is a little bit thicker, I think, than yours.
Sure. Pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't need to, but
no, it's good.
I think it'll be fine.
It doesn't matter with this. You can do anything, really. It works with all yarns.
I'm going to run out of yarn at some point. So
Sure.
I thought we would just see what happened when I got there and then just do like a color blocking
totally
of something else laying around if I feel like it's not long enough.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of yarn shops that do like 3 colors,
Ooh.
3 color stripes or 2 color stripes. So that totally will work.
I think it's just so crazy. 10-year anniversary? 15?
15?
It's so wild.
That's
I remember
nuts.
when this pattern came out, we weren't friends yet, but I immediately passed it on, and
it's funny.
then like as it picked up popularity, it was like, holy shit, this person's in our town. We have a famous knitter that lives here.
But I wasn't. I was just the same.
I know, but it like really picked up steam like fast.
It's funny. And then you opened a yarn shop.
All the rage. I know.
Yeah.
So funny how everything, like being old and looking back now.
Yeah, like you opened a yarn shop and then we went to a retreat together and said, we should do an event. And all these things were like born out of our hobby.
I know, that's so wild. This Gaptastic Cal has so many, it's done a lot in its life.
It's funny. And thanks for knitting with me.
Because I don't have enough going on. When we were at Rhinebeck, I was dreaming of a red sweater. And now that it is Christmas time, I'm also dreaming of a red sweater.
Yeah. And you have been for a while.
And it has to be the perfect red. And so this pattern, the LYS pullover, came onto my radar. I think it's an older pattern. Yeah, it's from 2021, but it is like, kind of has a mock neck like this and then all over bobbles. And I love a bobble. And
Fun.
so I'm thinking that I'll do just like a Cascade 220 because red is the hardest color to buy off the internet.
Yeah.
And to like get a real true feel of the red. Like I want it to be red. I don't want it to be like brown red or orange red. I want it to be red, Christmas red. So
nice.
I think this is good. I feel confident with that. And then there is Knitting for Olive has like a red that mohair that I'm gonna order, I think. So I was just kind of testing it out to see what my gauge would look like. Because of course I'm not using the right weight of yarn. The pattern is for a DK and this is the worsted held with a mohair. So just trying to figure out like how far off I am.
Yeah.
Before I go all in and order that mohair.
Nice.
So more to come.
Good, yeah. Off to a good start on all your things.
And then I'll have a red sweater.
It's fun to catch up.
Valentine's Day.
So I too am working on my Gaptastic, and now this is like the first day that I don't have to do holiday fair knits.
Yay!
That is all I have been doing like for the longest time, for like a whole month. And the holiday fair went really well. And I brought out my Maya sweater that I haven't worked on in a while that I love, and just slowly getting these rounds done because it's teeny tiny yarn, but it's so cute, and it's like a really fun thing to knit, especially now that I've blocked off every tiny little section with markers. It does really help so much. You do that too sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Where
every chicken has a section. It's good to find out like right away that you messed up.
Right. Yeah. Each chicken has. Yeah. That's exactly like. Yeah, especially when you're on the go and trying to knit when you're not trying to concentrate so hard. It's really easy to look at the chart and it's such small segments. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? Yeah, just make your life easy. Use markers. But yeah, this is like what I'm working on today, and then I have secret like, collage things for spring that I can't show you, but you know, whatever. Erica and I might also meet up today again because she's working on the Arne and Carlos stocking knit along and she ran out of one of her colors. And so we might meet up at the local yarn shop a little bit later to go find the color she needs and just to go look around. So you might see us again, and we might be wearing matching sweaters because I think she's wearing her green version of this today. So that's pretty fitting. Quick check-in to see how your Gaptastic cowl is coming along if you're knitting along with us. I got a little bit further this weekend. I have not had much free time. It's been so busy. And this week has a lot of work stuff happening. My dad is also having a pretty serious procedure done in Minneapolis today. And so my thoughts are like there. So yeah, depending on what happens with him in the coming days, we'll see how things go, and that's okay. But I hope you're having fun knitting along. It is just kind of a nice stress-free project that's kind of fun to work on at nighttime or whenever. And so that's what mine has been. And I'm not very far yet, but I'm totally happy with how it's going. I do really love this color. Super random, weird holiday baking thing. It's not even really baking. It's like a holiday treat. But you know when things pop up on Instagram or TikTok and it jogs your memory and then you have to go hunt down the thing that you saw, and that just happened to me. And I don't even know what this is called, but I think it's just called holiday candy or maybe grandma's holiday candy. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It is white. I also think there was like a Brock's version. I don't think there still is, but I feel like I remember this from my childhood, maybe. It's white, it's not fudge, but it's chewy. And then it has little bits of like gumdrops or gummy pieces in it. And for the holiday candy, because I don't know if you make this year round, I don't even remember. I don't know why I even remember this, but it's red and green little bits of gumdrops that are like chopped up in this white candy. And it's very cute and very sweet and chewy. And so I had to go look up how to make it. And so then I found out it's like only 3 ingredients or something. It's really simple. And it's like, you know, a no-bake, easy thing you just press into a glass pan. And I'm like, I'm just going to make it to see if it tastes like what I remember thinking it tastes like. But I think the recipe I found is just marshmallows, white chocolate chips, and then you chop up dots, and the dots come in red and green holiday. I didn't even know that. Just in red and green, so you don't have to separate them. And then I think there's like a little bit of butter in it, maybe to kind of, you know, press it and get it back out. And so I don't know if anybody in my family will eat this besides me. So I think I'm just going to make a little half batch just for fun, like for myself, and see if this is like gross or super tasty, or if you remember this, or if you've made this, or if you know what I'm talking about, comment below because I want to hear your stories about this candy, or if you made something like this. We also made, let's see, my grandma used to make lots of treats for the holidays, and she used to make divinity, which I used to love, and I've never made it before. In my mind, it's hard to make, but I've never actually looked up how to make it. But, and then we always had lefse and certain, I don't know, treats that we had every year. But anyway, this is a weird one that I don't know why I feel like I have to make it, but I'm going to make it today, I think. Lotus is super picky about what she'll eat too, and I get it. I was the same way. And my husband won't eat anything with marshmallows in it. So it might be just me eating this candy, but I'm going to make it anyway and stand by. We will see. I'm also hoping to make gingerbread with the kids maybe this week or over the weekend. Bowie does not really like candy or chocolate or like a lot of things. He's really picky about what he eats, and he does not like desserts. He doesn't like ice cream. He doesn't like a lot of stuff, but he does like gingerbread cookies. And so that is the one cookie that I'll make like 2 or 3 times during December if we feel like it or if we're not sick of it, because it's like the one thing that both of my kids eat, and it's fun to cut out little shapes. And I have really good cookie cutters that I've collected over the years to make, little fun shapes. And I love making little gingerbread cookies, like little bite-sized ones. So we make a variety of like all the animal shapes, and then we have, typical Christmas shapes. And I have these little stars that are just like little bite-sized, during the day, a little treat here and there. So I hope we can make those soon because I just feel like it's time. It's like the snow, we keep getting more snow. The tree is up. Even Lotus said, she's like, now it feels like Christmas. And it's true. It's really starting to feel like December holiday time. Another thing I have on my mind is sewing projects. And I did this last year too, but sweet little Bowie, you saw him last week, maybe talking about sewing at school. And I don't know how far they are on their sewing journey. I think they were practicing on paper and maybe a little bit on fabric. Haven't really made anything yet, but I'm ready to just let him onto my sewing machine and we can just make things. So I did find a little tutorial for my gift bags that I want to make, and I'm really doing this. I have committed. I can't stop thinking about it. I know the year and the time is right. I don't want to do paper gift bags anymore. I don't want to do wrapping paper. I don't want to mess with it either. And I want to have just these really cool gift bags that we can use every year, made out of these fabrics and wherever else I can find around here. I think this is going to be plenty. And then we have those two big IKEA drawstring. They're huge, just like a garbage bag size for anything large. Or even like when I go home to see my family and we travel, I can put all the gifts in there, and bring it in like I'm Santa or whatever. But okay, so yeah, I am going to make, I think, a sample gift bag, and you can do these in any size. It's so easy. And then I found some twill tape downstairs. It's just like a natural color that I think I can use as the drawstrings and just see how far that gets me. That's kind of my plan right now. Otherwise, I know you can use bias tape too, but I don't even want to mess with that. I don't know. Anyway, the twill tape, I think, is the right width, I would think. I think I'll just plan to make my casing just a little bit wide just in case to make that twill tape fit, because I have to go see if it's like a 1/2 inch or what it is. But I think it's going to be very cute, and I think it's going to work. And I always get a few of those little Trader Joe's, it's like chocolate covered caramels, and they're in a little blue box. They're like this big, and they're like $1.50 or something like that. And I always give those to the kids to give to their teachers. And so I thought, wouldn't it be cute if Bowie made a little drawstring pouch and put those candies inside and gave that to his sewing teacher? She'd probably flip out. And so anyway, this is my whole dream project idea that I think I can do with the kids if they want to. Bowie's going to want to, and Lotus might too, because she likes to sew. And it's been a while since she's messed around in the sewing machine. She also has a little crafty project she's working on too, but I'll see if she wants to share that or not. But I think we're all in the crafty mood a little bit right now. And it just feels like the right thing to do when it's cold outside. This past week, I got the sweetest package in the mail. And Betsy, if you're watching, thank you so much. That was a huge surprise. You are too kind. You do not have to send me anything. It's very, very sweet. But Betsy went to Sacred Sheep in Portland, Oregon. I did not go this year. I would love to go someday. And if I ever go, now I have something to wear. And she accidentally she ordered 2 hoodies by accident. And Betsy, thank you. If you know if there's any girl that loves a black hoodie, it's me. That's like all I wear all the time. This is such a great logo, by the way, with the gold. I just love it so much. So thank you so much. I will wear the heck out of this. And she also sent me some really cool stickers, a little Dala horse, which is adorable, and a California sticker because she's from California, and a San Francisco notebook. So you are way too kind. That was such a surprise. This is so cozy and so cute, and I'm happy to make good use of your second sweatshirt. It's adorable. So thank you so much. So my husband asked me to pick out a couple of things for gifts, and so I grabbed a couple of things during the Degen Black Friday sale, and I'll wrap them back up, but I do want to peek at them really quick while I can. That shop has the coolest everything, accessories, knitting gear, even like ready-made apparel, accessories, patterns. I just love Degen. I love their designs. They have new yarns, all this stuff. But I love their knitting accessories and those hats. I do have a couple of the wool hats that, say knit or whatever at the top. But here's what I got, and they're kind of new items, so I want to share. So if you're looking for anything, if someone asks you, like, what do you want? And you're a knitter, go look around Degen because there's some really cool things in the shop that are like treats, knitting treats. Also, really cool custom tissue paper. I love a printed tissue paper with tape and like little stickers. And anytime you order anything, you get like this little note card with the little sock on it, and it's just, everything's so cute. So I got 2 little stickers for my water bottle in yellow, like they just happen to be my favorite colors. And then one of their new items that I just could not stop thinking about are these cable needles, and they look like candy, like those candy sticks, you know what I'm talking about, that's like hard candy that are swirled. That is what this reminds me of. Look how cute these are. They are like candy. And so I just got all the sizes. I don't think I have a cable needle, or like my one cable needle that I got when I started knitting a long time ago is lost. Like, I don't know where it is, like one of those little plastic Susan Bates ones that you get, in the beginning of your journey. And so I thought I would upgrade and get 4 beautiful cable needles to keep in my bag. I will not lose these. They're amazing. And look how fun they are. They're so cute. So that's going in my stocking. And then my bigger gift from Degen, you might have seen this online. And I saw these at Rhinebeck when we were at a Walnut Fair. And that's when I got to see it in person and kind of opened it up. But this is a needle case, and it's canvas, but it's heavy, and there's a lot going on in here. And it must be from Ritual Dyes, because that's the Ritual Dye. I didn't even know that. Maybe it's a collab. That's their logo. So maybe maybe this is like a special edition Degen Ritual Dyes needle case. Anyway, it's incredible. And again, the little sock. Thank you. I love the green. I love the little zipper. And it has multiple pages inside. This is just so easy to throw in a bag. I love the size of this. So this one, DPNs or shorties, like tons of pockets. I guess this is going to be my shorties, I think. Tons of little elastic loops to fit all your sizes. I love that. My DPNs are currently in a state of disaster where they're falling everywhere. The case they're in has ripped and they don't stay in. And every time I try to carefully open it, they go like flying or falling. So I'm really excited to get this all filled up. Look at the pocket. How smart is that? So they don't go flying everywhere, and you can keep things down in there. There's another page with a zipper pouch. Oh, it's so good. And it's heavy. These are big, sturdy pieces. They're not flippity floppity. And another one with 2 zipper, for scissors, stitch markers, all the tiny things. And so I guess I have to wrap this up and put it under the tree now, but it's so cool. And I'm so excited to open this on Christmas. How fun. And I have just needed a case like this. This is it. This meets all the needs that I had and that I was looking for. So I'm super stoked about this. It is so cute. Then let's move on to the 12 Days of Beauty from Trader Joe's. I think I'm on number 3. Ooh, it's a sunscreen. A facial sunscreen, SPF 40, broad spectrum, daily facial sunscreen. That's awesome. I love that. Fantastic. Then let's do Kylie and the Machine for day 8. Okay, whoa, today it's a lot of tags. These are so cute. Okay, there is a mushroom. On the back of the mushroom is an apple. Then we have a mushroom on yellow. Look at that. And the apple on yellow. A little star. Same on both sides. And then, oh my gosh, so many. And then a little pretzel. And then another little pretzel. Wow, that's 5 tags. So fun. Into the stocking they go. And then day 8 of Hedgehog Fibers. I did stop getting out the whole thing of all the boxes because I kept dropping them and it's just too much to handle. Ooh, it's cool already. Lots of neon realness. Purple, orange, green, pink, dark green, yellow, orange, everything on this light base, but like just like different colors around every turn. It's fantastic. Just love those blobs of like anything goes. That is so fun. And this is holiday exclusive color number 8. What else? Should I make that weird candy? I just feel like I have to do it, so let's go do it. At the point of like, this is really messy and is this a good idea? I should have buttered my spatula, so let me try that. Like that will help. Oh, it's getting better. I had to microwave it one more time. This looks more like it should be, I don't know. I'm gonna put a few more of these in. I really don't know what I'm doing. This looks better though. And it doesn't look like I made too much. But cleaning this marshmallow out of here is gonna be fun. Add some more gumdrops to the top. Look at this bowl. It is going to be so hard to clean this. Hot water, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to make these a little prettier, I think. Put these in on top. Okay, that looks familiar, right? I think it does. Now I'm gonna put them in the fridge for a few hours and then cut them. Do I cut them now? I have to look and see if I cut them now or cut them later. I think later. So they have to go in the fridge for at least 4 hours up to overnight. So we'll come back and check on them later and I'll cut them into little squares. They're gonna be very cute. I don't know if they're gonna be good. I mean, they look right. It looks like how I remember. I just don't really remember what they taste like. And that is our holiday treat segment of the day. And now I have to clean this marshmallow bowl. It is so covered. I should have buttered it beforehand, but I did not think of that. Okay, I just cleaned up the kitchen. I'm gonna go pick up Bowie from school and then meet Erica at the yarn shop. So I'm meeting Erica at one of our local yarn shops. It is called Yarn Junction in Valley Junction, because she's gonna pick up her yarn for the Arnie and Carlos knit along. And we're gonna peek around too.
Happy 20.
Hi, we are. Be great. What is that? Is that a sweater? Oh my gosh.
Okay. It is Spring Fuzz Drops pattern.
Wow. That feels amazing.
I know, it's really good. That blue's great.
or your red, or that down here.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
This is fun too.
I'm really into the very bright, apparently.
Yeah, no, that blue is incredible. And that yellow. Christmassy. We look so Christmassy.
We did good.
We did. It's been 5 hours. Let's cut this into pieces and give it a try. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Okay, it's very chewy, very marshmallowy. The chocolate chips, it does change it. So this must be like a nougat. Is that what this is? It's really tasty. It's very satisfying, chewy, delicious with the little gumdrops, the dots. I bet nobody in my family is gonna try it, but I really like it. And so I'm just gonna keep these in the fridge. I'll try it again tomorrow. It's pretty good. I think it is called Grandma's Christmas Candy or something like that from what I researched on the internet, but it's good. It's kind of weird. It's really good. It's also very cute, honestly. Like you could put this on a cookie plate or even share it with your neighbors and they might be like, what is that? But it's really good. It's fun to make and so easy. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for day 8 of Vlogmas. I can't believe it's already the 8th. I hope you've had a little knitting time or relaxation time today or whatever you need. Please take care and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.